Hi besties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Ndeshy and I'm back with another vlog. Guys, I've been gone for a while, but I can explain, okay? As much as I wanted to be very consistent this year, I have been consistent creating content, but not just posting. But I want to switch it up. I need to be, as much as I'm creating content, I need to provide the content, because right now I just have content in my draft and I'm not giving it to you guys. Wait, let me adjust this. As we okay, as you can see, we have a new hairstyle. I just got my first install ever done by Fashion Win hair collection and I'm so excited. I'm so satisfied. I love it. This is my first install and I love it, and I can't wait to get a frontal wig because this is a rental, because I have like a corporate photo shoot and a girl gotta do what a girl gotta do. If you can't afford, at least I'm glad that the hair industry gives us an option to rent wigs. Okay, so in today's vlog I just want to give you guys an update of what wait I want to officially welcome you to 2024. Okay, happy new year guys. I know it's March, but happy new year. Don't let the calendar decide for you when is the first or when is the year begin. At our channel we are celebrating new year today. It's new year. Happy new year everybody and welcome to 2024. So in 2024, I think my theme for 2024 is intentionality, because last year's theme I was going through a lot. It was, I used to have this, I don't know if it's a French or a Spanish phrase. It says que sera sera. I think I mentioned it in my previous video. Que sera sera means whatever will be, because I was just tired of trying to figure out things or having in control. So I was just like, you know what, whatever will be, and it actually everything worked out great, because I just let things play themselves out without me trying to control things, because sometimes some things are just beyond your control and sometimes you just gotta let Jesus stay the wheel. Okay, so my 2024 theme will be intentionality. I want to do everything with intentional. Even when I'm drinking water, I want to drink water with intentions. Okay, wait, speaking of, so it has been in the video the whole time. So we are tapping into being healthy, being healthy and being intentional. So one aspect of me being intentional, wait, I'm going to read with no shame whatsoever, because you can't shame the shameless. But yeah, I'm going to read because I need to cover everything. Okay, so this is just me giving you like what my 2024 is going to be, or how I want it to be. Like, this is also just part of my 2024 goals and yeah, my plans for 2024. I'm going to share with you guys so that we can hold each other accountable. I hope everybody by now have already done their vision board or mood board or whatever they set their goals. You guys are journaling consistently. But yeah, let's explain intentionality. So I want to do everything with intention, not just doing the things for the sake of doing it, or just because everybody else is doing it, or just because I also just want to be me too. Like, you know, me too, I also do that. Me too, I also drink kombucha because everybody else is drinking kombucha. But as much as everybody else is doing it, you need to also research about it and see if is this thing working for me, or I'm just doing it because everybody else is doing it. Guys, I'm feeling myself. Like everybody else is doing it, but like part of my of me being intentional, I want first and foremost to be intentional with my health. So speaking of health, this year already showed me flames, because last year, I think around the same time, end of Feb, beginning of, like in the middle of Feb last year, I ended up being in the ED because of gastric, and that's when I was first diagnosed with gastric. And I started, like, I stopped chili, I stopped Capana spice and whatnot. And I think there's one in my video where I said Capana spice also makes me break out. These things is like taking ages, and now it's not only Capana spice, it's all processed spices, so they make me like arm or shoulder acne or whatever. So now I need to make sure that I am eating healthy, but I'm not strict. If I want KFC, I'm going to eat KFC, but I'm still gonna drink my detox juice. I'm still gonna do anything, but I just want to do and I think that's something, the good thing about being intentional about things. It's not like you're restricting yourself on certain things. It's just that you are conscious, or you are aware of all the decisions, all the decision what to do and what not to do, because you are doing it for a certain reason, man. I don't know how to explain it. So I want to tap into having a healthy lifestyle, whereby I am going to practice like eating healthy, being more active, not only just going to the gym, but also jogging or doing just walk, or just make sure that I get my steps in. Okay, so far this year I have done 10 kilometers. I have also ran like a marathon, and right now I'm working towards doing my half marathon. I didn't run a marathon, but I ran 10 kilometers, and I was part like of this PST Bet Windhoek Annual Cultural Festival run that happened the other weekend, and I ran my first 10 kilometers in 1 hour 20 minutes. So I'm trying to keep my pace was, I think, 7:20 there, so I need to keep my pace at least less than 7, so that I can finish 10 kilometers in an hour. So if I can finish 10 kilometers in less than an hour, then I know for sure I am ready to do my half marathon, which is 21.1 kilometers, and I want to do it at Swakop Uranium Marathon this year in September, end of September, in Swakop mode. Okay, so so that's what I'm busy training it with. So I've been going to the gym consistently, except the past 4 months, because I have been sick. Speaking of being health, so yo guys, I'm jumping so much because I thought I prepared, but I also didn't prepare well, but bear with me. So this year I also got sick, and then I ended up being in the ED. That's what made me not to go to the gym for the past 2 weeks. But then the first 2 weeks, there was a part where I got robbed, but I fought back and I didn't lose anything. But I was just like anxious even to go to the gym, because I used to walk to the gym, so it was very, very scary for me. So I didn't want to go anywhere, like literally the first week, because I was on my way to church, and I'm just like, God, really? All I wanted to do is to go save you, and now you are sending the enemy to come attack me on my way to save you. Hypo. I was just like, I was crying in the street, and I just have to come back. I didn't go to church anymore. So the following week, I didn't go to the gym. I didn't leave the house. Like, luckily my taxi, I go with somebody from our complex, pick me up at the gate, drop me back for the whole week. The next weekend, I did not leave my flat. I was literally inside. The next weekend is when and then the following week, then I got sick. So I was like, the recovery, and once you miss 2 weeks of the gym, it's over for you. So now I'm trying to also get back, but in the middle, I've been doing, my friend and I have been doing, like, we go after work at 6 to go do 3 kilometers. I think when we were preparing now for the PST Bet marathon, we've been doing like 3 kilometers, I think twice a week, just to train ourselves. And then we did the 10 kilometers and then stuff like that. So that's when it comes now to health and lifestyle. So I don't want to just do it, because I remember last year I only do it like, oh, it's my birthday, I need to be consistent. When the birthday comes, I don't have any more motive to go. Like, I don't have any more motive to come until there's like an event or there's like an outfit I want to wear, and I want to stop that. I don't want to do that anymore. So I want to just create like a healthy lifestyle, whereby even if I'm not going to the gym, I consistently eat healthy, which I have been doing. But I don't know, the gym just makes sense. This kombucha flavor, it's ginger and lemon, and it's tasting like onako yarara. Like, if you are literally drinking ontaku like the next day in the morning, that's how it's tasting. Oh my god, even smelling. I saw Cherokee, she did her kombucha from scratch, and I'm like, no wonder it tastes how it tastes, because the fermentation process, it's doesn't look cute. Okay, so the next part is being intentional with my content on YouTube. I want to give you guys authentic content. I want to give you guys relatable content. I don't want to just jump onto trends, onto like, oh, everybody's doing ABC or whatnot, let me also jump onto that. I want to give you, I want each of my video, as much as I want it to be fun and all that, I want you guys to learn something. Okay, so I want to have like a skincare section, I want to have like a cooking section, I want to have travel section, and then just like a lifestyle section where I'm gonna give you like life just like as a young mom, life is like a corporate girl, life as a business person, just those type of things. So that's what you guys will be expecting in my vlogs in 2024. So the next part is, I just want to be, this year I want to become the woman of my dream. You know that woman that you save on Pinterest? Yeah, I want to tap into that woman, the woman that I save from Pinterest. That's the woman I want to tap into, and that comes from me just looking well put together. But that woman sometimes it doesn't come cheap, so you need to make sure that the woman that you want to be is the woman that you can afford. Okay, you are allowed to reinvent yourself countless times. So if you like, seems like I'm done with this woman, let me tap into another woman, but this woman needs to still be like a Proverb 31 woman. Okay. I think one thing that I have been like, at the beginning of the year, I saw the meme standing on business. I was like, wow, this will be me. Like, I even changed my Twitter handle into standing on business, and let me tell you, I have been standing on business like nobody's business. Like like, I don't know, like with my business, my clothing business, I don't really advertise it that much, but it is where it's supposed to be. And I feel like right now I'm getting clients from referrals. I don't even need to advertise anymore. When somebody knows that I want this type of dress, I need to go to Ndeshy. And I also don't want to be also advertising it too much, because I get a lot of customers and I might not be able to manage because I have a full-time job. So speaking of standing on business, I'm a corporate girl. I'm a fashion designer / tailor. I do editing. So if you have like documents, your company's annual report, and you need somebody to help you with editing and proofreading, or your academic papers like research and thesis, I am your girl. I have an honors degree in English, majoring in linguistics. Okay, an educated hand. Okay, so I'm sitting on business, and on top of that, this year I added meal prepping. So weirdly, like someone who's like a professional boxer contacted me saying, no, I see you cook, I just got like a document from my dietitian, and I believe you could help. I'm like, so this person is already coming like with all the information, all the details, the meals are already planned for me just to cook. So I already have like a timetable from his dietitian. Then I started doing that, and then I started advertising. I got 2 more people, so now I cook for 3 people. That's already like an extra income, because baby, the pay slip only pays the bills. Once you remove your 2-bedroom flat or your bachelor flat, like clear or papa, like it's gone. So for me to just live comfortably, I need to make sure that I have extra source of income, because I have a child that has a lunchbox that needs to be cooked every week. I mean, not to be cooked, but every week you need to buy like lunchbox stuff, and that thing is killing you, because you already have like groceries for like his dinner and stuff like that, but his kabaki things, lunchbox, those yogurt, knickknacks, what fresh fruits, every weekend, every weekend, like you stock up every Sunday, you spend like 300 at the end. That's already like 1.2 on top of the monthly groceries and cosmetics. And they have this many activities, like bring 30 bucks, blah blah blah. And sometimes you still need to buy the child something to wear, you still need to take the child for a movie, or sometimes you just need to treat him to pizza. Like at the end of the day, you are literally spending almost 2k to 2.5 without including school fees. But luckily this year we managed to get Domelo into a great school that is not private, so we are saving now on on school fees, but you can't really say you are saving because now that money just need to transfer it into his tertiary education fee. But yeah, I have been studying on business, and I think that's it for now. Work, tailoring, cooking, editing, yeah, those four, and YouTube. The biggest business. and YouTube, yes, and YouTube I am monetized, but I just have to meet some, what do they call, threshold, what, and then I can be getting my first paycheck, which I'm struggling to reach because I haven't been consistent. So if I put out my videos, I'll be able to reach the threshold, and then I can be getting paid. But slowly, kancane, we will get there. No rush. I am here to stay. I'm not, as much as I'm chasing the bag, I still want to create content for you, because I think I like creating content. I'm so, like, oh my god, I remember my first videos, even my friend was like, bro, you were shaking when you were talking, and now I'm here enjoying the camera. But yeah, so the next point will be I think the next point is, it's me putting together my apartment. Like, it has been like a mess, but I'm now tapping into buying my big girl patches, and trust me, this thing is not easy. Tell me why couches are expensive. Wait, let's not even go to couch. Tell me why the price of curtains are where they are. Like, there's absolutely no reason for a single curtain to be 400, because when I buy for it to be two, because I need it to look a certain way, it's 800. Curtain, no shame. I am glad that I am a tailor and I'm able to make my own curtains. Book me, guys, book me. And I think the last part is just being intentional with my social media platforms. I want to be consistent posting on all my social media, especially YouTube. I am very consistent on Instagram, but trust me, when you see a reel, there is a YouTube version of that reel. 90% of the time, all my Instagram reel have a longer version of the YouTube. That's how it's supposed to be. Like, I post a reel, and then I for example add a link to the YouTube video that the rest of the content is there. But no, what do? I don't do that. I just be keeping YouTube vlogs. YouTube content is not edited, and the reels are just moving. But I think that's all about me being intentional and my plan for 2024. I think I spoken about being a Proverb 31 woman. And you know what, I have been like, because last year I didn't used to go to church a lot, but this year I was like, no, I'll just go to church at least once a month, because I didn't want to set timelines or things that I know I might not be able to, based on how my church attendance for last year was. Tell me why this year I go to church 3 times a month. Like, I am so impressed, but I'm so proud of myself. Like, all of a sudden, my Sundays are not like lazy Sundays. Like, I go to church and then I come back to lazy around. But like, I even feel, but like that day when I got robbed and I didn't go to church, I think 20% I was crying more because I missed out on church, and 20% I was just feeling bad. Like, why would God give me this experience when I was on my way to go save him? Like, why? What lesson were they trying to teach me, or what is happening? But one thing I know, I am very, very strong. I managed to fight, because I held on to my bag and everything was just blank, and I was just holding the bag. I was like, I'm not letting this bag go. I think when I looked at the person, I was taller than that person, because it's like a small boy. So I was like, there's no way this guy is going with this bag, not today. And I think the lucky thing is I didn't have my phone at hand, because I know they would have gone with the phone. But also my phone was in the bag. If they would have managed to go with the bag would have also gone. So there's that. But luckily I got saved by a guy, actually, but because the car passed by and then he saw what was happening, and then I screamed and I screamed. I'm telling you, so the guy heard, I think, the scream. Even somebody from our apartment heard me screaming, and they managed to record. By then, the time they were recording, the guy already ran away, and I was just like in the middle of the road, sitting on my knees, like when the guy left and ran away, I literally just dropped on my knees, like, God. And then I just started crying because by then my wig is off. Like my wig didn't, like, it's lucky that the wig, they didn't even take the wig because it was just on the ground, because when you are like pushing and pulling and he was hitting me, so I think there was even a part where my this shoulder was like a little bit like, it felt like I needed to be pulled. It wasn't feeling man. But by the grace of God, who I didn't felt in that moment, I was not harmed, and luckily the person didn't have a knife. All they could do was just hitting me, even in my head, in my shoulder. I think they wanted me to lose strength so I could let the bag go. But I was just like, bro, that was a Ted Baker bag. There was an iPhone 13. Hi, somebody. Hello. Okay, welcome back. I went to pick up like my nose ring that was being dropped by my friend. I forgot it at my friend's place. So I think one thing that I wanted to highlight is just to say how grateful I actually am that I am able to monetize most of my blessing. Like my qualification, I'm being able to get the job with my qualification, but at the end of the day I can still use it to do proofreading and editing and cooking. I'm now doing meal prep where people are paying me to cook. And you know, one thing I like about it, it's because I already like cooking. I cook almost every day, and now my mom even said it's like you live with three more people, but now they are paying you to cook. So there's really no difference, because even if you are going to be paid or not, you are going to be cooking either way, but now you are getting paid to eat, which is like a win-win situation. And then tailoring, I'm still making money from doing that. And so I'm really just grateful. Like, so that's what I have been up to. But on top of that, like, I have been like also trying to just get busy and also do other things that I wouldn't do, I haven't seen myself doing. But I'm trying this thing of like every 3 months I'm trying something new, like an activity, a hobby, or like something like that. So this month, March, I've started Kizomba classes. So I'll be giving it 3 months. So the next 3 months, so March, April and May, I'm doing Kizomba classes. After those 3 months, so in the middle of winter, May, I think, and from end of May, June, July, and August, I'll be doing swimming classes, so that by winter I know the basic swimming stuff. And on top of that, I've started going to therapy. I've been so excited about that. Like, if you can afford therapy, I feel like everybody deserve to go to therapy. And going to therapy, it's not because you have childhood trauma or you have stuff. Sometimes you just need somebody to talk to. I know we all have problems, not literally like traumas and stuff like that. So sometimes just a professional to talk to. So if you can afford, use those medical aids, my dear, and go to therapy. And then I've gone back to school. That was one of my biggest highlight of the year, because since 2019, when I did my honors, every year I've been looking forward to go back to school. But it was finance at the time, and I think, yeah, it was finance, but now I managed to go back to school, and I'm so excited, and like I'm really just looking forward to. But my dear, with all these things, I can do everything in one day. I don't even know, but somehow sometimes I feel like 24 hours are not enough for me, because I have so much to do, because I still need to have my 6 hours to 8 hours of sleep. But sometimes I literally can survive like a whole week on just 3 hours every day. So I think a girl gotta do what a girl gotta do. But all in all, I feel like one day it's going to be worth it. That looking back, you are in a better financial state, whereby you don't need to work too hard, because your savings are also looking good. Like, also look into savings. I know saving is such a privilege, but if you can, try to work onto early retirement savings, so that by the time you are in your 50s, you're just like, you know what, now I need to go rest and travel. Like, your kids are grown and it's just you traveling. So I don't even want to get into saving because I know it took me so long for me to be in a position where I can save, but it's really, really important. It comes in handy. And if you have a child, I hope your child has a study policy and all those things. But let's not turn into this video into a finance video. But all in all, that's what I have been up to. Those are my goals for 2024, and the main things that I mentioned is what you'll be expecting from me on both of my social media. No drama, nothing. Plus I'm focusing on myself. I'm staying away from men, okay? I'm staying away from men. The streets are not for me. It's either I'm a kaftan or I'm just the streets are ruthless. The streets are not kind. And you know one thing about the streets, just because you're a good person, just because you're doing ABC, doesn't mean that the person is gonna do ABC to you. And some of us are, it's either you're all in or you are not. I can't do half shit. Me, I'm ready to feed that man strawberries and Nutellas and whatnot. But these bum niggas don't deserve that, because no. Focus. I have a lot of things to focus on, and right now a man or just relationship drama, and I don't feel like I can take any more heartbreaks. So I'm just gonna let the girls that are doing love shit to do their love shit. But as for me, not now. But if it apparently love comes when you least expect it. But yeah, I mean, I would want to be in love. I'm such a lover girl. I'm such a sucker for love. But I know, guys, I really want something special. Hey, I really want something special where I'm just like, oh, I prayed for days like this, and a love where nights are for sleeping, if you know what I mean. But guys, I'm blabbing and I'm getting out of topic, and I don't want to make this vlog any more longer. So with that said, thank you guys for making it until the end of the video. Please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share it with your loved one, and if you haven't subscribed, I hope this video has convinced you enough to actually subscribe. Don't forget to comment like what more would you want me to keep up with, and what more would you want me to, other things that you want me to tap into, because I really want to diversify. I don't want to people be like have a niche, but like guys, sometimes you have a niche but your viewers are not watching the things. So sometimes you need to listen to your viewers, like what are my viewers asking me for, what are the things that they enjoy me doing. Because sometimes I'm putting on cooking content, people are not watching. I'm putting on skincare content, people are watching. Then you need to make a decision that okay, it means skincare over cooking, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't put cooking. Just means that you must prioritize more skincare content, or find a way to switch this up so that it can also gain some tractions. Okay, so from me to you guys, to you my besties, it's adios. See you in the next vlog.